Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Stood strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up in an advantage. I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, not tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop.
Welcome back, guys. Only a few more hours to go. We're getting on our road to go to Dallas here shortly. Tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon for me. A lot of you guys are getting in Friday. A lot of people are there now. I'm sure as hell, gosh darn excited. I'm sure people are. You're going to get some live streams starting from there tonight at about 7:30 p.m. Central Time, unless there's technical issues. And I believe that's going to be on GoldenTeeTV's page. So youtube.com/GoldenTeeTV. We'll get a link in there. And all I'm doing today, I got to clean out some invites and get ready to go so I don't miss them during the weekend. I think, I feel like I might be able to play okay. I'm going to have a problem with my thumbs, though. This whole left arm thing being dead is just not, it doesn't make it easy. At least it's dead, but not really painful right now. So that's okay. I think I can play through that. Might take some of my shots out of my game that I want to play, but we'll work through it. Hi, Eric. So I'm getting some of these invites out of the way right now. And that's going to kill me, too. Everything's pulling. That's what I've been doing so far in the first 3 games. I missed 3 putts and shot a 26 on Bear just now. We'll get that. We'll get that out of the way, though. We'll be ready to go. Woo! So who else here? Okay. Oh, thanks, Andrew. I appreciate it, bud. I might take a few pokes at the event, too. I've only played 5 games so far. Dude, Chad, man, I had no chance there, dude. It was just happening to pop a couple of lucky ones because I wasn't thumbing at all for it by the end. Just couldn't do it. So I was just hitting push shots the whole time, and that's not very accurate always. And it was so, I really feel terrible. I should have broke 110. But we're going to have to work through that. We got to get past that. We got to pass this silly back issue. Two fours and... Yeah, I had 2 4s and 3 3s, yes. Oh. Is this there? What do you guys think? Go for this? But you got your spot, so be happy with that. That's nice. Oh, we nailed it. We got it. Yeah, hell yeah. We're going to have a good old time. I think we'll find out this weekend the new location, unless we are at Circa. It still could be Circa, guys, but most likely not. So we're looking for that information. I think we'll hear it this weekend on the stream. Okay, so that was the first time I got a thumb to go the way I wanted to. Man, it's really that if I'm sitting down for too long, this whole side just goes dead because something's pinching there. So when I stand up, it starts getting a little bit back, but it's like this hand feels cold and this hand feels normal. Gosh, man. I mean, my first was 08. So we're you got me beat by a couple of years. No, the left hand's fine, dude. I'm good. We're good. And if you're talking about that, I use that one for that purpose too. Stop. All right, we stuck that. That's good. Surprisingly enough, right now, I'm actually putting up some scores on these older courses. All right, pins in the middle here. I'm going to try to do something a little different here. We're going to get this over that edge and try to hit the hill and not go for the rock. That's a better effort there. I figured, Jason. Hey, Tony, how you doing, bud? We'll take 26s all day on that. And please, if you are or not going to the tournament this weekend, know that we lost Onse and Hidden. So we lost a high par course and a low par course. It's going to be a tough bet, but let's go through it. Let's go. Baja, 30. We're going to count 30 as par pretty much every time. Even if it's 29, it's a good chance to get a hole out to get to that 30. So we'll count Baja as a 30. Next, Forest, we'll count that as a 29. So we're at 59. We have Monty. Let's count that as a 30 as well, even though we know it can set up to 32. We'll count it as a 30 as well. So we are now at what? 89. No, wait. Yeah, 89. Tropical. We'll count that as a 30 as well. 119. Pine. Let's count that as a 27. So add those up. 27, 29, 30, 30. Somebody do the math in my head. I'm not writing anything down. I'm trying to play too. So let's figure out what we think this cut line is going to be. With 200 and some people, I got to think one off of par is each course is going to be the cut line. Uh-oh. We're already pumped. So Stu, they drew them today already. So they were already drawn. Watch us put a post up on GT Fan. So if we're doing this, though, let's go through the math. We've got... Here, we'll type it here so I don't forget what I said. 140, okay, so 146 would be Golden Tee par. Okay, so no way a cut line has ever been that high. So let's look at two strokes off. 136 to 140. I don't think we've ever had a cut line that high. Now, gosh, by the math, I mean, if we're looking at that many people, it very well could be. We might see a purple bracket cut line that's as high as any event we've ever had. 136 to 140 sounds right, but that sounds right with 110 people. If we double the number of people, we're not losing again. Well, the top, we're going to see 6 of the top guys not make the cut. It's going to be bad. And purple bracket, if you make purple, you're in for a hell of a day if you're going for the Top Gun after that, too. Because double elimination on a 64-man bracket, dude, you got a long fucking day ahead of you. It's going to be a draw. Right, but Stu, the problem is I'm looking at people that can shoot clean rounds. I mean, it's really that's really the only metric I've ever looked at is how many people can shoot clean rounds. Now, back in the day, there was only a couple handfuls of people that were shooting clean rounds most of the time. Now, when we look at this field, I see a lot more people that can shoot clean rounds. Honestly, guys, this is going to be a much harder event than Worlds ever is. I can't. Worlds isn't even comparable. The pressure at Worlds doesn't compare to this. Yeah, this is going to be nuts. This is nuts. Maybe there's only one tournament that would ever match up with this one that had pressure-wise, and that would have been the 2008 Worlds, but a lot of the pressure was taken off of the Worlds qualifiers prior to, because we automatically were guaranteed to make the top 32, but you had 400 people trying to get the last 8 spots. It was a little nuts. I mean, maybe even regionals, but regionals still didn't have this number of people. It's crazy. Fringe? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Now, the good thing is we're going to end with Pine Creek, and I'm going to say that course, that and Tropical, that might separate the field quite a bit, because the people that shoot clean on the 5 courses that are out now, there's not nearly as many that can shoot those last 2 courses well. So it could very well even out, which is why I'm going to go with that 136 to 140 number, and I think I'll put it at 39. 139 will be the main bracket cut for me. Maybe 138. Depending on setups, 137. I don't think it cracks 140. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it, my man. That's going to be fun, though. All that we need to know is it's going to be fun. Now, the other part again. Oh, Stu, there's at least, I mean, if there's 200 and some people, yeah. Yes, there are. And then there's people that aren't listed in the top that are coming that haven't been playing much too. So this is, we absolutely have that. I mean, there's enough top players there that we could see a qualifier be less than 1 stroke off per course. It's that bad. Yeah, I like the 138 number. I do. I think that's good. And now this obviously, if par is 2 strokes worse, like let's say Pine only sets up for a 26, and Tropical 1 isn't there for the chush, and whatever, and one of the par 4s isn't there, that could easily change. Now the other big thing is you see in these locations popping up with these games. You see these new locations popping up with the PGA machines, guys. So, hey, they got them out in this year. More power to them. Kudos. I don't think we're going to see a lot of machines coming very soon. I think that they got out as many as they could right away. But we'll start seeing them more and more and more. So get on the app, get the new Golden Tee Caddy app, the PGA GT Caddy, and then you'll be able to see where those PGA machines are popping up. Remember, only 50 went out, and it's sporadic around the country where they went. Yeah, the purple and the main cut lines are going to be very close. It's going to be sick to look at, to be quite frank. All right, can I get this? I want to keep this as far right as I can because my club that will stay under the gap of the trees is a 4-iron. So I don't even care if I end up in the rough. But I need this shot to be back enough because now I can thumb a 4. Look at how close I am, though. 157, perfect. Yes, it is, Damien. We're getting it, man. We're getting it all ready to go. I think that's low for the purple cut, Josh. I know it sounds crazy, but I think that's a little low. I think the purple cut is going to be the 130s, man. At 130, 26 a course. I think we have a definite possibility of seeing that. Oh, fuck. All right, we're going to try something here. If it never lasts, leave it. I will take that shush and be very happy with it. You remember we were sitting there by the... I enjoy it. I agree it too. That one I wasn't going to call moist because if I said moist before that ball might have tricked me and gone in the water. Oh, that's true. You're right, Stu. You're right. It is 64. I didn't add that in. It's not 32. So yeah, it's Josh's number. It might be even a bit too high. So we're looking at the 96th place. 96th place is not going to be better than 127. It's going to be way less than that. I'm going to say I'll go down to maybe 122, 123. Okay, that's a shit bounce. I kind of got screwed here. It absolutely does. You are the best thing. Hey, Shrimpy, how you doing, my man? Yeah, Brandon, it does. All right, well, let's just put this up there and have a putt. Now, you're going to notice right away... Oh, giddy up. You're going to notice right away, guys, that your clubs and balls have not been carried over to the new machines yet. The plan, to my understanding, is that when the 2022 update comes, everything will be the same. But for now, you're going to have to set some up. Dude, I don't understand. Sandbagging to purple isn't a good idea. Winning the main bracket isn't going to be as hard as winning purple this week. Winning the main bracket is going to be less challenging than to win the purple bracket. And I say that as a fact for a lot of these tournaments. It's true. Yeah, see, I don't think there's as much money down. There's a little bit of money in the pink and the copper brackets. Remember, there's 4 brackets this time, Stu. So there's one below pink even. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy, guys. I'm happy I decided to fly in late, go in tomorrow rather than today. I was really contemplating it. I don't know what that is. But hi, Catherine. That's weird. Oh well, we'll get the birdie. That's fine. Kevin, not working, I hope. Whew. All right. We got to go here. We're going to just play a little cut. Ah, if I caught fairway first, that might have had a chance. Ah, you should just hop a flight. Come on down to Dallas. Yeah, see, it's so hard to thumb right now. Stu, I now feel, I understand why you missed Worlds in 2016. Costing me my world championship, but because I understand, man, I have contemplated this whole week whether or not I should go to Dallas. I know, I don't. There's no sense in blocking them. No sense in blocking them, Jason. I don't care if they're real or not. They're still viewers. Who gives a shit? Yeah, but man, well, so now I have to have surgery, Stu. My 5, 6, and 7 vertebrae are kind of fucked up, and they're putting pressure on some nerves going through my left side, causing my neck, everything to hurt. So we don't like that. And the pain part, I'm fine with pain. I don't have, like, my hand is like numb on my left-hand side. Everything in here. But we're going to get, and now here's the problem, right? So I wasn't able to get a cortisone shot this week, but I got steroids for the weekend. That's good. I'll get a cortisone shot afterwards, and if it's still going, I may have to get the surgery done before Worlds, and she said it's about a 6 to 8 week recovery time. Like, it's 4 weeks in a brace for sure. So now it's to the point, like, if I'm going to Worlds, I don't get back surgery. And I'm going to Worlds, so most likely not getting back surgery. All right, we're just going to overhit this. I don't know why this bag is so weird. That's a bad shot. That was a bad shot. Hit the ball, you idiot. A little kid. Yeah, it would be right now for that. I'm going to judge a lot of how I feel and recover from this weekend. If I can get by with medicine and get it done, but we'll do that, and we'll see. For me, what's going to judge is if I can thumb or not during this tournament. We're just going to sit. If I can thumb and I'm okay with it, then no surgery. But hey, Stu, I'm not worried about the surgery. Hey, Sean, you got some shows coming up, my man. Oh, I have the zero hybrid in this effect. That's why I have my clubs are off. Okay, that's okay. I don't mind the zero hybrid on this. It's really useful on 18, and it can be useful on like hole 6 over the top, but yeah, when we went through it, she showed the MRI to me, and we went through it, and she's like, the chances of you doing any more damage to this are slim to none. So that was one of the questions that we went through. But I mean, it's gonna be, and right now it looks like it's just gonna. It looks like there's either a bone chip or some extra cartilage in there. So it could be. I mean, they could be a vertebrae replacement. They don't know for sure yet, and I'll get more into that. Right now, we're just going through alleviation of symptoms until we can schedule a surgery. Oh. No matter what on this hole, I always put it a little farther than I want to. So we're going to probably go until about 7 o'clock. And then I believe Richard should be starting up a stream for today down in Texas. That hurt. Oh, it stopped, thank God. Woo! That is where I'm having my biggest problems. Aiming to the left, it's just like it's like like that was hard for me. I thumbed that as hard as I could. That was only 83 directionally, which would have normally been like a 75 straight. And my standard number is, I want 85 as my typical thumb shot, and I can't get it to that number. But scores right now aren't showing me too bad, so that's good. No. Yeah. Woo, I thought that was coming off the side. Hey, 27s on that. I'm happy with that. I think I really only missed one shot in there, and that was hole 2. And that's a crapshoot anyway. I think I just hit the wrong shot, actually. And actually, I used my stream in helping diagnose and helping to see if she thought that it was okay to do this. And I put the stream on for the neurosurgeon. And she watched me bang around, and she goes, I don't see anything with that would be causing any new damage by what we see in the MRIs. I was like, all right, I'm taking your word for it. You know nothing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. They assume you know nothing. Remember, guys, I say this every time I'm on a course that it's raining. That overhead view is not right. This will go your normal distance on a fly. It just doesn't bounce. It just doesn't backspin or roll as far as it normally does. That's it. So eliminate the overhead view marker when it's raining. Just pretend you're playing the shot you normally play at the distance that you're hitting. assume you know. Yeah, I was trying to explain to her how it's so weird. I was like, I've been beating up the right side of my body, banging on this ball forever, and there's no problems with my right side. It kind of baffles me to be quite frank. Maybe I need to start playing lefty and it'll loosen everything up. Who knows? Ow. During the event with this hole, I was short with that club like every time. Okay, so now we just got the last hole of rain. We had the damp green. Now it's back to dry. And it'll be dry the rest of the way. And dang Peter losing Wendy. Hi, Jill. You didn't say hi to the world. Oh, did you bring Popeyes? Oh, sweet. Uh-oh, I got dinner now. Woo! All right, so now we got one of these weird glitch holes with the... That's embarrassing. Way to blow it, Mark. Fucking idiot. Thing... That's all you do. You just go moist and fix it. We just needed a little moistness. Come back to me. You put me on and said I was your favorite. I don't know why I hit the 9. Oh, thank God, the 8.5 there. I know that the 9.5, the 10.5 is going to cut better. But I knew I needed it to. I didn't need the distance. I kind of screwed myself with this shot. What? What? Can you explain random tournaments? I don't have to ask Matt so many questions. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by random tournament. You mean the doubles tournament? I am, Harley. I'll be leaving tomorrow afternoon. We will have a good time. It's going to be fun. No, I didn't want to, dude. I know my body's going to have a hard time holding up for just Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I originally had a ticket ready to go for today. And I'm regretting I didn't because I'm going to miss the doubles. And doubles is one of my favorite things to play in. I like getting to play with somebody new that I might not get to meet most of the time. And if that's the tournament that Jason's talking about, what's going to happen is he's going to get signups for doubles. And he's going to have, you're going to get your handicap. He's going to take the top half of handicaps and pair them with someone from the bottom half randomly. Oh, my flight's only an hour and a half or so, so I'm good. And I got a direct flight, which is, it's one of the few places I directly fly to. It's basically Chicago, Minneapolis, Atlanta, Detroit, and Dallas. That's really the only places I get a direct flight to. But we're going to get, so you'll take those halves. Then it's going to be random course, and I believe they're going to play it on Glory Play, or Contest Play, we like to call it now. So, but the doubles starts early tomorrow. I want to say it was 11:30, maybe 12. and it's going to be a pretty full field. I have a feeling, I would venture to guess that it doesn't finish. I plan on it. I need some invites, though. I really want to just play 2021, all the courses that are for this tournament. But these events, these invites had to get played before I left. And I need to get some money back in the player. Oh, it's at noon. Okay. I mean, it's going to be, guys, you're going to have to stay focused to get that doubles done. So don't be putzing around and leaving, going and having cigarettes. You're going to have to bang game after game after game. Giddy up, Jamie. Send as many as you want. I don't care, handicapped, unhandicapped. I got to play it too. I haven't played much 2021 lately. I did go to the bar yesterday for a little bit and played 5 games of the event. This is not the weeks for me to try to double dip that. But I for certain do not want to play the courses without an invite. I am a firm believer that the setups are totally different than what you get in your contest plays. And invites are the same as contest games, and those are the games we want to keep playing. But let's see what we got. Let me make sure. Okay, we got a tropical there. I got to play a couple of these though. Let's get this. Nice. Oh. All right, Let Me Rock. I just pounded on Let Me Rock on all those early courses. So let's keep that up. I need to keep winning these. I got to get this player account back up. Not winning events the last 2 weeks kind of got me, man. Yeah, we'll give it a second. It's going to take a minute to show up here. So, Jamie, I'm assuming you're coming to the tournament. You need to see these courses again. Wide open. Trust me, man. I think Pine's a great course. I think Tropical's a great course. They're definitely not as easy as some of the ones that we're playing right now, though. No. They are not. They basically got out the 50 that they had. Now, you would kind of be thinking that it would be smart for them to fill Power Vending's order first, and I thought that for a long time too. And the reasoning behind them not doing them first is because Power doesn't keep all 30 of those machines up and running during it. They're basically set for just tournaments. So it would be kind of a little bit off-putting to give them 30 machines where they only have 3 out in use and the other ones are sitting in a warehouse or in a trailer or in a garage. And trust me, I'm a big fan of IT doing way more than they do for Power Vending right now. Because, guys, if you were around when we got put in Shark Tank, the only reason why a lot of us kept playing is because we still wanted to go to tournaments. And, all right, well, even more so, you'll have to put more time into it. Every night. Yeah, exactly. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Everyone should be there by 11. Just want that to be said. I'll be flying at that time, so not going to be me. Actually, I might not even be flying then yet. I think I fly out at like 3 o'clock. They're gonna keep calling your name. I'm back home. And it would have... Hey, what happened? Plus, thank you, Chad. Absolutely. The live stream will be starting right after I'm done streaming here tonight. I believe 7:30 on YouTube, youtube.com/GoldenTeeTV. I whiffed the ball. That's not getting there. Woohoo! I got lucky. Yeah, guys, if you're there and you're at the tournament, you do have a question that you're not sure. Okay, so Robert, if your invites are not on the new one yet at all, Mr. Beaver, how you been, bud? But invites are not an option on the PGA Caddy as of yet. So if you plan on playing invites, you have to keep both apps around. I think, and I kind of feel like we push. Correct. Now, if you're going to play the new PGA machine, you will not be able to use your balls and clubs that are there right now. I know it sucks, but it hasn't been pulled over yet. They're working on doing that for the 2022 when it comes out. So you might have to buy some balls and build a bag or two. I'll tell you this. You're almost 99% not going to need a special bag for the PGA courses this year. So your standard bag with your one driver and then the 10.5 driver or whatever clubs you use as fillers the rest of the way will be perfectly acceptable. I played it with stock clubs and had no issues. Yeah, stock clubs were no problem on it. Now, obviously, we were playing casual too, so tee boxes will be a little bit different. I appreciate it, Mark. Oh, wow. Here, this is the link in case you guys are ready. You guys can do this now, too. Let's make sure that works. It does. What I would love for you guys to do is get on in there, like, subscribe, all that goodies. You'll get all the alerts this weekend. I'm sure Richard's going to be focused. It's not his stream for the weekend, but he'll be focusing on helping everybody get up and running. So you're going to have IT with Andy and PJ. I know Kevin said there's a new guy. I haven't got to meet him yet. We'll meet him this weekend. You're going to hear me a lot. I'm gonna spend a lot of time commentating. One, because it keeps me out of trouble, and two, it stops people from touching me and maybe smacking me or hugging me too hard. So you'll get to hear this voice quite a bit, except when I'm playing and winning. And who knows? I mean, I might play really bad because I might be in pain at some point and play like shit. We're going to just have to stress it out. But I'll fight through the pain during main bracket. Don't worry about it. Yep. Okay, so there's also a documentary being done as well. So they're getting footage and things. We don't know what's going to be used yet. But if you want to be used, stay away from a lot of vulgarities, a lot of profanities, because, you know, that stuff doesn't get used a ton in those. And since this is going to be on GoldenTee's site streaming, it's going to be made for kids. So if you are at the event, be cognizant of the announcer's table and things. Try not to let any F-bombs go during that. It's not like word of mouth stream where I make this not for kids. This is IT stream. It's going to be available for kids. So let's do our best to not spoil the entertainment for some people's families. And I'll do my best too, because I'm one of the loud ones typically. Harley, I do, but I don't want to get hurt. Oh, and trust me. Wow, how is that short? All right, we're going to save this. Okay, we're going to stroke limit this now, I think. I'm done for. This is a dead game now. I had to hit that up and hit it. But, yeah, this is bad. That's bad. I can't believe I shorted that shot. Fuck. It's Tim G. Oh, good. This is the one game that wasn't a max. This is the one game that's not a max payout. I'm typically a big hugger. I love the hugs. I'll hug strangers. But it kind of hurts. I feel like Danny Boy with I'm gonna have to push everybody off from touching me. Did we get a straight uphill? If you guys haven't realized, I've gotten really fucking good at shushing now. Thanks, Eddie DeSimone. I appreciate it. Sorry that you're not making it to the event this weekend. I'm glad I won't be beating you with the shot that you got me perfected. Now, hitting the ball, though, is another thing. Jesus Christ, you got to hit that shot. Now I'm in trouble. Live it as you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so? Yeah, but we'll be on our best behaviors. That's all. Guys, we want to see this event be a platform into. I mean, having this kind of turnout at this, it just does nothing but. That's me, man. That's me. I know. This is gonna miss, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh, that could have worked. Harley, I keep looking for reasons to try to remember and know who you are now. Thanks, Robert. And that one you would think is a dead giveaway, but nope. I probably hugged everybody 15 times. Me and all you're ever gonna be is me. We gotta take a shot at this, man. My wife had a dream that I'm playing Clint Grover in the finals, and that I ace hole 17 of Baja with the bank off the rock wall to win in sudden death. So, I don't know. That's pretty damn specific. That was the Player of the Year tournament, though. She didn't have any dreams about the Dallas tournament. All right, 3 days left. Got to play this one too. We got to play the 3 dares, and we'll play those 2 par 3s, and then we'll get into any invites you got. But we're gonna have to make this snappy because we don't want to cut in. I know Richard's gonna want to play right away. I know Richard's gonna have his thing going right away. All right, so that tournament, though, right? So that location was fantastic in St. Louis. And all I remember is at the end of Sunday night, one of the new girls that was working was just sitting back there crying, right? Because she had like 25 open tabs and everyone was already kicked out. So I ended up sitting in the back office with her and had her keep going down the list. She's like 27. I'm like, here's 40. Next. I think I blew half of my winnings on closing people's tabs for her. It didn't matter. I was in such a good mood. All right, I'm getting my thumbs are loosening up a little bit here. I'm loving it. Yeah, I won the Pelican too. Jesus. Okay, my player account's gonna be fine now after that. Oh no, it was clearly her fault, but they threw this brand new girl into this whole mix of serving where she's been there for 3 days. I felt so terrible. And it didn't seem like they were going to be very nice about it. Like it seemed like she was going to lose all of that. It ended up being probably an average of $20 a tab or something. So I think it cost me like $400 or something. But I'd rather see that than have a bad name behind us. And to be quite frank, I would be willing to guess that half of those tabs were nobodies and they weren't actually, people got served the drinks and paid for them and it got opened on 2 tabs. Would have been my guess, but who gives a shit? guys, my wife brought Popeyes home for me, and it is smelling so good upstairs. I might need to call this now and go get some food. Now, I did have a goal, too, to be under 230 for Worlds, and I'll let you guys know right now, I made it to under 230 for Dallas. So, at the height, I think the picture you see of me in the red shirt with the splash screen going, yeah, it was. So now I'm going to make my goal for Worlds to be under 200. No, that won't happen. I can't. 200 on me would under 200 on me would look sick. Yes, and check it twice. But that was honestly, I love that location. Nobody. Woo! The moisture is flowing. Guys, I feel it. I'm feeling it. No, under 200. No, 200 pounds, dude. 200 pounds, meaning I was at 270. I weighed 270, and now I weighed in at 229 today. No, Calcutta, I'll be over 1,000. For Worlds, the online Calcutta, anybody who can win is going to be over $1,000. Who doesn't, man? You just made me do. All right, so Chad, so the number you're looking for, and we'll go through the numbers on the ball while we're playing here. But a dead straight shot to 2 with a pullback. It doesn't matter which way you pull it back. You hit it dead straight to the 2. The max is 142. It goes up exponentially as you go directionally out to 158. Yeah, it was very good scenery, yes. But it goes out to 158, and you can get to 158 about a couple, maybe a centimeter inside of the 1 and inside of the 3. So what you're looking for, if you're just trying to hit straight drives, you're looking for straight pullbacks to B. I think so, John. And straight to 2. You're looking for that 142 reading. Now, okay, one of the things that I see people do that don't have enough power is they keep their hand on the deck. And they try to just get torque from here and go like that. Okay, sorry, that's really hard to do. You're not going to get enough speed. So you're going to have to find the place. And for me, what I do is I make my shoulder the fulcrum point of everything. I don't want my elbow to bend. I don't want to have to come inside out. Yeah, me too. But if you notice, when I'm going to hit the ball with a hammer, I'm standing with my shoulder dead in front of the trackball and using my shoulder to change the line. So if I keep doing like this, that's how I'm going to find my line. So that's it. I want to use this for my power. That's where you're going to get it. I don't want to stand dead in front of it because then I have to come across my body and forward. So I don't want to be like this. I want to be like this. Now, the other good thing about that is that you'll keep a consistent height of your hand away from the deck doing that. If I have to adjust and come up on the ball, I'm going to lose power too. That's the biggest tip I can give anybody, and then it's just repetition. Now, if you're thumbing a shot or you're not pulling back, then line up like my thumbs. I'm going to put myself in position to where I'm going to aim, and I'm using my body to change my points of aim. I don't want to try to thumb dead straight in front of it off to the left because it's never going to get out. Wow, that tired me out. And that's going to be the biggest tip, Chad. So work on that, and I bet you'll start seeing a lot more power in your swing. I bet you will. So Bryce, what I think about it is, I don't care if it's there, but it damn sure. Okay, it's damn sure a huge advantage. We're all going to agree to that. And the fact that it's on the new games and not the old ones is a real problem to me. It needs to be turned off until it's on both. People were saying, oh, JoJo's going to kill the dailies. No, JoJo just got caught now. It's going to help people catch him. Because JoJo's already doing that using markers on the game. And now everyone else will get to do that without having to think and learn and teach themselves. So that's a negative for a JoJo. But, I mean, to me, I wish that to me is going to be a bigger problem with people than the shot meter even. Now, I use the shot meter to my advantage in match play all of the time because I'm not looking at their shot. I'm reacting to how much distance came off their cut, how much cut they had to lose the distance, where their ball landed at what speed. That's it. My shot's still going to be the same, but we all know every hole plays a little differently. You can have a 7 in your face that is slightly cockeyed a little bit that plays so different than a 7 dead straight at you. But by watching the shot meter and where their ball ends up, I can take that information, extrapolate it out to where I'm going to go. Yeah, and Bryce, I asked that question on Kevin's live stream. There's another part of this that we could be running into issues with. Now, those of you that have been around, and Bryce, you play on Kendrick machines too, right, Bryce? Well, even if you don't, but the tournament that Jason had at the casino, the riverboat, I beat Matt K. I won the match on hole 1 because he didn't know something about this. So the machines that we were playing on at that tournament were all up-to-date graphics cards and up-to-date motherboards. So every animation was there, your waggle was there, and all the stuff out in the rough was there. So if you remember Pembroke 1, there were setups that you could go up the right-hand side toward the green, and you'd land short in like a heavy rough. What Matt Kavanaugh, well, the machine that he played on all the time was not up to date with the video card. So when you were using older video cards, it didn't load certain graphics. When you played on newer machines, if you went out there, you couldn't get the ball out of that rough because there were blades of grass everywhere that would kill the shot instantly. I think Matt ended up taking a 6 when I took a 3 on hole 1. And that was just because he didn't know. Now, I'm hoping, and I've asked a couple times, I'm hoping and praying that they fix that. But I'm worried that the upscaler they're using with the game engine is going to cause differences because of graphic capabilities moving forward between the old and new. Now, Kevin said he's going to look into it and make sure. But, I mean, I don't know if they make sure it isn't, I don't know how they can stop it if it is. That's the problem. So those kind of things are going to bother me. It makes the contest games almost not a legitimate contest. It means that we're gambling but not playing the same event. So that scares me a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, test it out if you guys get a chance. Like Pembroke 1, most of the time on older graphic cards, you could put it out to the right, and now being able to chush would be an easy chush for an eagle. But if you put it there with the newer graphics cards, you can't do that because the ball goes nowhere, and it'll take you 3 strokes to get it 30 yards. And I mean, I felt terrible about it against Matt because it's Matt Kavanaugh, dude. He's fucking lovable. Stand-up guy. I love him to death. But I mean, how can I mean, it's just something in the game, and he plays enough. He probably should have known that, but it's not something that you readily think about. Because when I saw him hit over there, I was like, what is he doing? I was like, I never do that because I've always made sure with my vendor, I'd just buy equipment and put it into him, and he'd give me gift cards for it if he needed it. So I always made sure my machines that I played on were up to date. And it kind of helps that I know as much about the machines as most of the tech guys do. So it makes it easy for them. It's one less location. All they have to do at my locations is go in and collect the money. It's good to have that relationship, though. Now I don't have it as much anymore because he happened to my vendor happened to sell his vending company, and while he was still working for it, he passed away recently. But those are the kind of things I'm going to be looking out for. But I won't see a PGA machine for months. I probably won't see one here in Iowa until I get my home edition. And when you guys play these new ones, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. I don't like the layout. So if you look right now, my left and right buttons all line up with the top edge of the trackball, right? If you look at the new PGA machines, they line up down here. So the buttons are probably about an inch closer. Now, I've lost some weight now, so that's good. But if you happen to be a bigger dude and you're hitting like this, you're going to hit the flyby button. Or if you're over here, you're going to hit the spin button. It's going to happen. So you're going to have to be cognizant of that. But, I mean, other than that, other than some minor things, the new machines are great. And I promise that you'll never find out like me. All right, let's play that. Let's play a pine. There's a lot of cool things right there. All right, let's see what GoldenTeeTV par is on this. All right, so one. This is a question now, right? Yeah, it was. That was my biggest problem when I played it. I said, "What is this? This isn't going to work." They were like, "No, we're just going to take time getting used to it." Yeah, you're going to take time getting used to it, but it wasn't a change that I think they needed to make in that regard. Oh, all right. So we're going to say one wasn't drivable. Now, if your opponent pulls out arrows on that was drivable. I don't think I can hit an A1 here, can I? That's going to hit this first tree. Yeah, I think Kendrick said he'll have one installed at main event tomorrow. Wow, that's horrible. Nice putt, Mark. Okay, so we're one off a par. Now, we know that the 10.5 is going to carry 350, so I can hit a high 3 here and get this there, no problem. Yeah, I might have been able to go with the 5-wood. I mean, with the 4-wood there. And that's why I'm saying there, like, I don't need to know my exact landing distance for every club. I just need a couple down the mix. Like, I know my 10.5 driver, 350. That's my number. I'm landing it. I know that the 5-wood's 300, so then I break it down in between there on which club I'm going to hit if I'm in between those numbers. Wait, Bryce, you're not going to Dallas? What the hell? What the hell? All right, so there's somebody. You're going to be chancing up to win on the home edition. And remember, there's only 50 machines I got. All right, this hole's a bitch when it's back. When we're tucked behind this tree. All right, I got it. I got it up enough. Well, damn it, dude. That is a tough one. God. Matt, I would honestly be looking. Well, Aaron Jones seems to be perfectly healthy now, so he's probably my guy. But now, if he's splitting carries, is he still your guy? I don't know. I almost think Kareem Hunt might be your best. I mean, Baltimore's rush defense is decent, but I think they're bad against the pass to running backs. Yeah, I caught the branch. That was a bad look on that hole, so I'm not that upset about missing that. But my play would probably be Kareem Hunt. I don't know. I mean, it's a must-win for Minnesota tonight. All right, we're going to just flip this up here. Now, if I needed to make this would be a back spinner, but I'm going to just play it safe and maybe trickle it in, but also not go in the water. But keep an eye on it. The Vikings aren't... Zimmer's not too smart. He's not really good at hiding his injuries, probably. If Dalvin Cook does not play, then you go with Madison. That's a no-brainer. So I missed a putt, but I chipped in that other one. So we're one off of par right now. So 10 through 7 is par. And you might even say that it's 11 through 7 because one was there with arrows, let's say. It might have been able there. It's rare that you have the shot to go over the top on that, Jamie. So you know, most of the time you're going to play an A1 with a 5 or a 4 wood. Oh, dude, if Cook's playing, he's playing. So if Cook is playing, Madison's not your guy then. You would have to be hoping that Cook re-injures himself during... That Cook re-injures himself. And he's injury prone. I mean... Oh, nice. Now that one there, I used to hit it up as far as I could until I realized that if you lay it back, it's forward clears those trees, no problem with backspin. Don't hit it with roller release because then they will hit with even the 5 wood. But you can leave it back that far and just hit a backspin shot over the top. Huh. It's weird. I'm getting some feeling back here. That... Ah. All right, we're back on clean, baby. Okay, so there's a really easy way to judge this hole. Yeah, but he's going to split carries then at worst. And I don't think half of a Minnesota running back is good enough right now. All right, but let's look at this, right? We know that our 5 wood is 350 on a fly with no wind, right? So we're getting a 6.5 on our back. Let's just say that adds an extra 10 yards. We could carry this to the pin on a fly. So now I'm worried about going long with this shot. We're going to hit this. I'm going to back it up on the box, though, and hit it. And I think we did the math perfectly well. If you ever get to the point that the 350 is short of the water, the 9.5 does clear the trees, but it's a much tougher shot, and you got to learn your risk to reward there. If we're worried about this for a qualifier tomorrow, that would not be a hole you risk to reward, unless you know, because it's the last course, you know you need strokes. Well, then you got to play it. Oh. So we're on a clean round now because of the hole out. Well, hey, Neil. Yeah, thumbing out to my left is where my issues are. Like, that didn't feel very good. I got a good sauce on it, but I'm not accurate with it right now. Well, hello, Gino. All right, I like going this way. Today I'm going to hit a 3 because I don't want to go through the fairway. It'll clear everything, and I probably did go through the fairway. Nope, we're good. Now I get a shorter shot from the fairway. This is good. I weighted it just under 230, so 229 is what I weighed in today. So I'm feeling good. But who knows? Maybe I'm losing all this weight because I do have cancer. That would suck. I would not be happy with that. All right, this is just a hard hole. On this one, I'm going to backspin a high tee and baby cut. That was a pretty darn good look, though. So one wasn't there. Everything else was. This is another question shot, right? 350 carry. We got a little bit of wind in our face. How far is that? This is what we're going to have to estimate. Is that pin? If that pin is 20 yards from the edge, then this is fine. But that kind of doesn't look very far, does it? So now I got to be looking at a 10.5. I'm looking at the 10.5. Am I going to nail this? This would require me to hit this dead straight perfect. But I could go with the 9.5 too now. So we're going to go with the 9.5. I'm probably going to clear the green. But I'm going to have a chip coming back up with a lot of room behind it that I can't miss. Wow. Yeah, it would suck. Harley, that would be really bad. I mean, we still have to go that route because... Okay, that's... I'm happy with that. But this is going to be a chip now pretty much every time when you do that. But since the pin is so much further from the back edge, I don't mind this chip because I'm not going to do anything but take birdie at worst. Really big cut. So 28 was par, but that wasn't an easy par to get. And that's why Stu and I were saying that course is going to drop down the cut line quite a bit. So that's why I'm going to say 137, 138, 139 in that range. Let's see, what else do we got here? I'm going to play a tropical next, just to get it out of the way. Think about the good time. Oh, we got a bunch of these here. We'll go for it. Yeah, it looks like we're going to play a lot of... for the drive on 5. I don't know what 5 is, Jamie. I think it was a high 5 went over the top. High 4 will clear. But let's go. Oh, we got a $50 Tropic winner here. Okay, where's that pin? It's way deep in the back. So this chush is going to be a 8.5 driver if I put it in the right spot. We got to see. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot it. Other people ask questions. Well, the easy one that I'd marry Josh Hamilton, probably fuck Mark Cuban and kill Jerry Jones. Really hard cut. The par 5. I believe I hit a 3-wood off the tee there when it was up close. Most of the time it's a 10.5 or a 3-wood. Now let's see how close we got this up. All right, 62. Now if I'm doing 20% of distance, the 310 would be 20%, but that's not going to get there because it slows down. So what I got to do is roll this. Boom. And you saw that ball. Looked like it was going really hot, but at the end you noticed it took a dramatic slowdown there. Oh, dude, I don't trust that he's sober, dude. I could never trust that. He was epically not sober, dude. And that sounds like the most fun. In some cut. Yeah, I've had my fun, man. I've had my fun in my life already, Gino. I can take it easy. I can settle down with the right guy. All right, this is going to be a risky shot. We're tucked way behind the trees here today. Bye, Marc. All right, so I got it up. I'm happy with that. It's just not going to be an easy shot. Yeah, we got a right one. It's a chip. I should have hit the 5-wood there. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. This is a debacle start here. Great, huh? That's a bad par. That wasn't good. That's the kind of shot that if you do in a qualifier, you're going to start pressing. Don't press quite yet. Because if you get to this point in the qualifier and you're still involved and still near the cut line, you got a lot of play to do on pine. And pine's going to be a great way to make up strokes. And it's not that hard to get the strokes. No, Neil, I'm probably not going to drink much. If you see me drinking a lot at any point, it's probably because I'm hurting pretty good. But I know me, if with painkillers and drinking, I might get a little bit over the top. So, plus I hadn't been drinking much anyway beforehand. We got work to do this weekend. It's weird because normally I'm drinking and taking painkillers for pleasure. But now I take it because I need it. It sucks. It's weird. It's weird. Like younger mouth was going to the doctor and asking for painkillers just so I had painkillers all around. Older mouth is taking painkillers because his body hurts like all shit. Yeah, no, I don't think I will. I'm definitely probably not having a cocktail until Sunday. Wow, I nutted that drive. I didn't mean to hit it that hard. Yeah, I'm blowing this around, guys. It's killing me here. Killing me. Ugh, that should have been a 15 really quick. All right, so this is the shot that everybody says you need a 2-iron on, right? Or a super 2. While it makes it easier, I don't think people will be going this with the 2. Now, if I get this right, I could get this on from here. We'll leave a tee down and see. But this is going to take me to get a maxed out swing out to the outside, and I'm not comfortable with it. It's never going to turn enough from here because I still have to throw it a little right. So if you see this kind of setup in the qualifier, no brainer. Do this. Don't fuck around with it. Take your birdie. Maybe hold this. Yeah, I stayed pretty sober in Nashville too until Sunday. And to be quite frank, other than Luna, I think I played better than everybody. I mean, I would have been Final Four except I hit a branch again. I hit an Invisaleaf against McCook. Dehydration's never been worse. Me. Yeah, I'm with you. Any promises now can we fail? You meet me at dreams. All right, so. Beauty. Delicate, isn't it? Isn't it? I just really hope that I can thumb. Thumbing is so important for my game with stouts. And it's not even that I can or can't, it's that if I lose confidence in it, it's going to kill me. My reputation's never been worse, so... But, I mean, I can hit most shots. It's just going to be less hole-outs. All right, we're going up the strip. No way. God, come on. That's almost dead straight. How did that wind not push that to the left? Well, we're going to lose a max invite. That's good. That's smart. Really great. Great work. Oh, those points might save me. 25 on this course. I would be stressing now with the cut. So I'd be like sitting here like, God, I need to ace 18 or else I'm in trouble. And I didn't. Now I'd be sitting back, I'd be sitting down, going up to the commentator's table, shaking my head like, what the fuck? Idiot. But then you just got to get it back together and get on the pine. But that course has a lot more holes you can fuck up, and the holes were not a very good setup at the end of that. I mean, all the cut shots around were the biggest cuts you could have had at play. All right, we got to get this other 3 dares out of the way. Well, hi, Louisa. How are you doing, Miss Gibson? Thanks for checking in. Thanks for signing up for the word of mouth. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Get on. And time around. So these two holes have always been the same to me. What I never realized is since this one's a par 3, they line us up right perfectly. So now I can play the tee and just thumb it straight. Just smoke this down the center. All right, thumbs are okay. We might be good. We might be good. Now, Harley, back to that. Being sober will be great when I win. When I win, the epic not sober after I win will be fun too. Because I mean, if I win, I'm not one to not partake in a celebration. All right, so we got an interesting look here. I could go to the other fairway if I wanted to. I don't want to, though, with this set. I want to keep it right down the middle. That's pretty gosh darn perfect where I wanted to put it. The highest part of that fairway, so I get the most club to clear this. And now I can just go right at this. Do I want to go from here, though? Actually, that's not as perfect as I thought it was when I saw it, but I had no way to cut that, so I had to do what I just did. All right, we got a good shot around the left today. Now, what you need to know is if you get a high five, you're over the second rock. Everything else, you got to go around it. So I cut that and played it at the pin rather than going around and having it bounce. It's easier to do. All right, straight thumb shot. Hopefully it's a 7-iron, but it's probably a 5. Yeah. So I couldn't thumb that. I don't have the sauce to get it that far with my thumbs right now. My 100 miles per hour was even on my best days. 100 miles per hour that's me pushing my thumbs to the limits. It's a girlfriend, she's upset. She's going off about something that you said. Get your humor like I do. It's a typical Tuesday night, and listen to the kind of music she doesn't like. You know your story like I do. Oh. Dude, there's nothing better than getting in the mood for a tournament than banging Taylor Swift. Oh, well, no, I didn't mean banging. I meant listening to it. I mean, I guess. I mean, if we had the opportunity to. Sorry, Jill. Oh, my God. You understand you've been here all night. With me. Bad distance for this. It's got to be. I'm just thinking to myself, isn't this easy? All right, so there's a couple shots here that we didn't have the opportunity to back when it was out, but the 9-wood will clear the rock a lot going straight. Today we got a pretty good shot around with a cut, so we're just going to smoothie this. Backspin off the hill. And just get it to come right back down. Not a good way to make that shot. You'd have to bounce it shorter to make it, and you could get stuck in that bunker. Here I'm the one who understands you. Why can't you see? All right, hey, that's dead straight in 87. That felt good. Hopefully, we're good. We're getting it. Nine raining down the back door. You belong to me. Okay, so really, honestly, the biggest one like that, there's a 2 I can think of. The one was at World Championships. Nobody knew Jared Decker going against playing Stenmark in the finals of World Championships. That's probably the biggest one. And the next one was Jeff Lannon won the Frozen Open. Jeff Lannon won the Frozen Open as a field bid. He didn't even buy himself. That's probably the biggest one. And it was so bad. Like, everybody just tanked to him. It was impressive. He was down by 3 on Moose Landing 17, and Will Lee stroke limited it by going in the bunker. Now, when you now when you hear the names now, you're like, oh, I know those. Yeah, well, they're really fucking good players. But when they had their runs, though, everybody's like, who the fuck are these people? I'll take a 27 on Pearl Lagoon all the time. But other than that, no. I mean, the next one that was kind of a shocker was it was the Dallas tournament. I want to say it was the last time we were in Dallas, and that was Justin Clark. He went through the gauntlet, dude. Like, I want to say it was Thor, Lemon, Stenmark, Kins, and then beat me. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I get Justin Clark now. And he fires like a 3-better on me. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Lights. Yeah, that's another one, too. But that was just like, I mean, Kevin was down by 2 going into the bell hole on Teal. Going into the bell hole. And speaking of which, we're playing him right now in this Pine game. He was down by 2 going into the bell hole. So, I mean, that's 17. And I'm watching, like, I'm keeping warm because I was king of the hill. I was keeping warm, and I'm looking over. And I watched Luna hit 2 of the worst shots I've ever seen out of him. I watered it twice. All right, we're going to see if we can man the... No, nope, we're not. We're not going to take that risk. We're going to pretend like we're qualifying right now. So what's the chances of me getting it up on the green, making a putt, or what's better, my chance of me putting it right here and nailing this? I like this. Big right. Come on, that wind should have pushed it a little. All right, this is a little bit hard, but we're going to go from here. Didn't cut it enough. That was a bad second hole, man. A lot of people at the tournament won't get that. Another bad... Man, they're not doing us any favors on these setups. Take me down. Will you please stand? All right, so let's see. We want to show Jamie what we did on 5. Now I know what he's talking about. This isn't 5, but we're gonna do this and go right into that. Get in it. Nice. In the qualifier in Tennessee, I got stuck under that and stuck the green with a bank shot off of that. With the bank shot off of that. Whatever, that lawnmower. All right, so this time, when you have the clear look, I'm going high T 10.5 and making sure I get it all the way out. I don't care if I'm right there in those bushes. It's fine. I'm in regular rough, which is good too. Hi, Donald Montgomery. Welcome to the stream, sir. Lover. But to me, it's always going to be, if you're tucked under the tree, you necessarily don't want to hit the 10.5, even though it'll cut the most. It's got a hard time getting over the first branch when you cut it. So it's better to hit a 3-wood there and give yourself a chance on the second shot. Ah! Are the thumbs cooking? I think the thumbs might be cooking, guys. I think these things, they're cooking. Ah, this is weird. This feels like I'm playing normal Golden Tee again. I don't understand. All right, so this one I'm going to leave it back. I want a 5-wood or a 6-wood in from here. Now I can just stick it and bite it in. I'm going to actually, I'm going to bite spin the 5. They're definitely cooking, man. We're getting some flaming going on here. What like a tragedy now. Okay, these last 3 holes are like I didn't question my thumbs. That's a plus. That's a good thing for me. That one I did though. That one I just didn't move my left thumb at all. I just didn't move it. All right, 363 pins in the back. This is a simple 10.5. We know we're going to carry this even into a 3-win. I'm going to carry it 348, 349, right? And that pin is 30 yards away from the back of the green. All I have to do is get this ball 345 in the air. This will get there. Now, you could take a little risk there and throw a little release or roll on it, but that extra lowness that goes, or the lower the ball goes, you have a chance of catching that last tree. Generally, if you catch the last tree, you're still fine because that's not over any water anymore. But I'd rather have a putt than a chip there. Oh my God, I totally whiffed the fucking ball. Yeah, doing that would make me very angry this weekend. All right, so now I'm going to play it into the tree. Okay, that tree's really thick, apparently. Wow, that tree knocked that ball down. Normally, one tree's 2 clubs. We'll save birdie. Woo! That's okay. We're not upset now. That's bad, though. That was a bad hole. Yeah. The story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. Yeah, but those trees, I think the trees have more points of hit on this year's course. That one is one of the distance I judge it based off of what snow. I've had snow that doesn't affect it, and you'll have snow that affects it more like heavy rough. Generally, the snow plays a lot like heavy rough, though. But that's one of the surfaces. I don't memorize it because we don't see it a lot. But I can trust that the deduction in the meter on the left, the percentage off is pretty solidly standard. So if I look to the left of the overhead view and pick a club that I know my distance on, like this says 297. If it gave me 250 out of the snow, then I would know that I'm losing like what 1/6 of my distance off of any club. If that makes sense. You don't have to memorize every surface and every part of the game. You just need to know how much it affects you on your shot. But we're not going to see snow this weekend at all, so we're fine. But that distance, now a problem that you might have though is if you're in the snow and it's raining, you have to come up with your own. Don't trust that overhead distance. You're just going to hate. Gonna fake. Shake it off. Okay, 380. Big outwind. That club is probably out of the question. Actually, it might not be. Actually, So we got 8 in our back. I pretty much have to land this 358.5 at least. Yeah, this is it. This should get there. Let's try it. Oh, without a doubt. It's like I got this music in my mind. Oh, player's gonna play. Yeah, but snow is one though, like, it changes the trajectory of the ball a lot, Luke, when you're coming out of snow. So your carry distance is dramatically less, but you can get those things to bounce like rockets, though. The big one I remember is Summit Lakes. It's a long par 5 where you could go next to 2 buildings next to a bags machine. You're absolutely right. It is absolutely swifty. All right, par 3. I'm going to my par 3 bag. To this sick beat. To the fella over there with the hella good hair. Play, and them hater. All right, we're going to plop this thing right at the pin. Here we go. If that caught green first and not the fringe, that ball probably goes. Safe. I just got a birdie. I wasn't going at that hole. Now I'm going to miss the putt. Oh, shake it off. No, dude. No, women don't scare me, man. They don't scare me. I've been out kicking my coverage my entire life. Now, if you know this hole, the tiers on this going up from the middle to the top, it really literally played. Yes, girls don't scare me. The other thing would happen, she'd probably faint, getting to meet them out. That's what happens, right? Yeah, Logan. VOL FYI, baby. Woo! Thanks for stopping in, Logan. We love you, man. I don't like this setup. Be sure to like and subscribe, Logan. Ooh, that's not fun. Not getting too cute. We just want to make sure we hit it right. Exactly, Luke. That would be it. And then I'd want my royalties. But there's a thing here, guys. I don't think she's that attractive. I think she's a cute girl. I love her music. I think she's a talented songwriter. Now, would I faint if Taylor came and sang a song for me at the tournament? Yeah, that would do it. That would get me. And you're right, it would be a hit. Happy. Didn't play the wind enough. Maybe I did. Turn. Keep turning. Nope. Get me. All right, we're gonna make this. This is good. Oh, come on. I thought that was it. I thought I had it. That was just saved. Yeah, I saw them. I saw them earlier. It looks great. I hope that the main play machines are against the wall. That's going to be one of my issues. Because if you notice, I lean right here on the deck. So if that thing is sliding, I'm going to piss. If I play on the machines back to back with each other, it's going to anger the other people because I will slide their machine. It's on a concrete floor. Oh! Thanks, Caesar. And I was singing my ass off tonight. Okay, that is the worst luck on that I've ever seen. If it gets there and hits the green, it should have turned and hit the wall and come off. And it actually managed to not hit the wall. Wow, that's just bad luck. Yeah, this is going to be a stroke. Okay, now that was the luckiest shit I've ever seen. That was ridiculous. Good night, Harley. Thanks, have a good one. That sucks. If I hit green first, that's got a chance too. Shit. that was awkward. Yes. All right, bad finish. All right, we got 45 minutes left. I can play these tonight after we're done streaming. Let's get one of the other courses. Let's play Tropical again. This is a maxed out score. Let's get it. You say the less I know, I follow. Wreck my plans, that's my man. Okay, 43. It's going to be a 5-wood for me. Whoa, I manned up on that. I did not mean to go 41. All right, pin's back there. Now, if I put spin on this 10.5, I'll probably hit a tree. I overhit it. Man, take my fire. Take my hand. Well, tonight should be, I believe, Money Shot and Closest to the Pin will be streamed tonight. God, we get this look again where we got to go around it, but here we go. Case. Absolutely. He's right. Now, I will say this. When I was stationed at Fort Bliss, which is El Paso, we got snow there one year, and everybody was like, what the fuck is going on? They thought the world was ending. If you know El Paso, it's the farthest west tip of Texas, right on the border of Juarez, New Mexico, and El Paso. The less you know. could take my hand. Why is that? Why the hell would they not? Like, this is their chance to get a very good return off of that. Like, honestly, dude, if I was able to get an early access, that thing would be fucking pumped, ready to go, man. I'm setting it at 5, even though I normally set them at 3. That's being at 5 because I'm gonna get my money back in the first 2 weeks of having that thing. And I would not hesitate to blame a vendor for doing such a thing. I mean, I wouldn't blame a vendor is what I meant to say. So heavy rough. I got wind in my face, so typically I go with the club that's the same distance as that, go up 1 club. This will get there no problem. But, and it's reasons like that I cannot stand the antiquated vendor model, right? How many vendors do we all see out there anymore that actually promote their games? It doesn't make sense. Like, if they promoted these games, they would make a lot more money. Says, this ain't a fairy tale. This ain't a movie. But, and that's why the vendor model is totally antiquated to me, and I think that everything should go toward player ownership of machines. Who's going to do a better job taking care of it than somebody who actually has a stake in it? All right, we got to be careful the underneath tree. I wanted to hit a 4-wood and not throw it out. I'm stupid. Just do what you want to do, Mark. Don't do stupid shit. I'm glad. If I had a theme song, let's go. Oh, what's the name of the song, though? I'm going to go with G-Eazy. Fuck with me and get some money. Either that or I would go with, like, Number One by Nelly. Maybe Fat Joe all the way up. The G-Eazy song, though, is like my wedding theme song, so that means a little bit. Go in. Right. But through the long haul, Kendrick has been one of the people to promote the machines, doing Promo Nation, all that stuff. I mean, that's a lot better. Oh, I could go with that. I'll go a little off the wall for me as well. Maybe a little Wipe Me Down by Lil Boosie and Webby. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to hit that so hard. Woo, lucky me. Can't putt that. Because I'm on Wipe Me Down. All right, we're not going to miss the strip this time. We've been missing it quite a bit lately. The only problem with hitting that ball back that far. Ooh, good one. That I don't like playing because of game or because I don't like the individual. Look, I'll say it flat out. I hate playing David Duncan. There's always something wrong in a game playing with him. There's always some problem, okay? If we get past that, fuck. I mean, my all-time kryptonite would probably be Greg Kinsler. And he, no matter what, I could get up 4 strokes and 3 holes, and somehow something would happen, I'd lose. So he's owned me a bit. I mean, I don't mind playing Haas, but it's always a scary match. Like I'm always like every shot I'm thinking, if a stroke gets changed here, it ends the match to me. And then along the same lines as Kinsler, another old Chicago guy that was really great in his time. Matt Estep and Kins both like owned my soul in matches. I want to say in back-to-back matches against Matt Estep, one time in the winner's side and then the loser's side in Richmond one year, he holed out holes 1, 2, and 3 against me. And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, what do I got to do here? So that would be my guys right there. I'm never worried. Everyone else, like I played with them so much in matches so much, it's a coin flip. My dreaming. All right, we got. This is gonna be the last one, and then we're gonna let you guys cut over, and we'll get Richard. Richard should be getting a stream up. So we played Pine and Tropical twice. Yeah. Let's just make sure we got. Let's just play one of the bigger ones. Let's do this. Means nothing to me, Nathan. Whatever. If it takes that, it hasn't gone PG. PG-13 is more it. Dude, I could if we're really caring about that shit, you're thinking about the wrong things. One, who gives a shit what we look like as our avatar? Means nothing to me. In fact, I dress my golfer by giving a girl, whether it's my wife or some random at the bar, my phone to say, here, dress my guy. But we're gonna get so many more people involved in the game that's a great thing. I don't care what happens with avatars. And the same thoughts about the naming, the names and things. Dude, why do you give a shit if somebody says we can't have a certain name on our guy? It just doesn't matter. It's a moot point. It's a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. This is. So, Nathan, no thoughts. Doesn't matter to me. It shouldn't matter to anyone. Be happy that we're getting involved with a partner that's going to give us a lot more exposure. This is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that. And I go, burn. Turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing me. Oh no. Don't start with that kind of crap. That could be a song now that we hear all weekend if somebody like Andy Haas hears that. Yeah, anytime, Jamie. I can't wait to see you. God, I think the last time I saw you, Jamie, was in my room in Vegas at Orleans. It sounds dirty, I know. This time, We will never, ever, ever get back together. Never. You're from... Dude, I don't think... I'll take it. I will take it. That's very good luck. We'll take a little good luck every now and then. No, not at all, Jed. Nope, not at all. Not one bit. Daly's been involved with Golden Tee for a while. Before they even had the thought of bringing in PGA. And honestly, I would almost think that PGA would take that as a negative back to it. I would think that they would call that a negative, like a questionable person to have with it. Now, we'll come to finding out that they really liked having, like, PGA partly likes us having the edge that we do. So I don't think you're going to see as many changes about equipment and gear and shit. But I think we're going to see a lot more sponsored gear. So, and I think that's more the reasoning that we'll be getting rid of. That's the reason we're going to be getting rid of more of a lot of the clothing lines. It's going to be different. All right, now I put that a little far up, so I'm going to have to play a cut shot in. Not a big deal. We are never, ever, ever. Your friends talking, my friends talking, your friends talk to me. Off the path. Oh, I was trying to bounce that up. Oh, well. Wow, this is good. And wait, what? Giving up some of that daily edge in the process, though. I'm confused what you mean by that, Nate. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Guys, the branding isn't really changing much. I don't know where we're getting this from. Like, the branding is, they want to be part of us too. They wanted the partnership with us. The marketing, but they like our edge. They don't want us to lose the bar fly type thing, because that's a market that they don't touch as much, that the PGA doesn't touch, and that's where their benefit comes from. So yeah, it will get toned down a little bit, but nothing bad. Nothing like it's going to make a huge difference to anything that we're doing. Yeah, right. I think Big Ben has a better chance of winning the Golden Tee tournament this weekend than he does of signing a 5-year extension. Hallelujah. All right, so we shot a shit game to end. That's okay, though. Guys, be sure, go to check out the GoldenTeeTV. That's where the stream's going to come at tonight. I'm going to sign off for now. Might see me jump in and chat with you guys in the stream tonight. But I'm going to go watch some football, eat some dinner. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Be safe getting there. Have a great time. And we'll be on our best behavior. All right, so word of mouth is out. Good luck in Dallas, everybody.